You're watching 11 Alive Morning News. 11 minutes of nonstop news starts now.
First in your 11 minutes of nonstop news, at odds over what to do about the overcrowding crisis at the Fulton County Jail, the tension between the sheriff and county leaders.
Clouds will be in place for this afternoon. We'll get some decent amounts of sunshine. The temperatures will stay on the comfortable side. Will it last all weekend? I'll let you know coming up.
And check your lottery tickets too. People are waking up millionaires in the Peach State. Your winning numbers in just moments.
And it's 3.5 miles of backup due to a car fire blocking multiple right lanes. 285 westbound past Flat Shoals. I got your details and your detour.
First in your 11 minutes at nonstop news, tensions boiled over last night as city leaders debated over solutions for overcrowding at the Fulton County Jail.
11 Alive's Jerry Carnes joins us live now from outside the jail with the very latest.
Good morning. A lot of debate that included some angry words, but no solutions to address the issues here at the Fulton County Jail. Fulton County Sheriff Pat Labatt insists that overcrowding issues at the jail are in part due to circumstances beyond his control, like inmates with cases that have yet to go to a grand jury. Sheriff Labatt is asking for funding to address conditions at the jail and a plan to send some inmates to facilities in South Georgia and Mississippi. That prompted a strong reaction from Fulton County commissioners. No indication at this point of whether or not Fulton County commissioners will vote on Sheriff Labatt's proposals. Back to you.
Jerry, thank you. Staying with your 11 minutes of nonstop news, a new response from the Hall County Sheriff's Office this morning to a federal lawsuit claiming excessive force.
Yeah, we told you about this lawsuit yesterday. It was just filed by Dewan Greer, the man seen in arrest video and body cam video back from 2021. Greer claims he was forcefully slammed on his face and head while his hands were handcuffed behind his back. He's now seeking compensation, saying he still suffers from spotty vision and dental issues to this day. Hall County Sheriff Gerald Couch is responding, saying while Greer was injured, none of the jailers involved had any ill will or intent to hurt him. The sheriff also says the footage released by Greer and his attorneys does not tell the full story. The agency has released 16 minutes of unedited body cam footage from the night of Greer's arrest. If you would like to watch it, just search this story on 11alive.com.
This morning, parts of Sylvan Road in Atlanta still closed after this fire started, all because of a gas leak. Atlanta Gas Light says a contractor digging along Sylvan Road damaged a 4-inch natural gas main. Then their tractor caught fire. We're told there was also an underground fire, led to evacuations of nearby businesses for hours as crews worked to put it out. Fortunately here, no one was hurt. We're going to keep you updated on those repairs and when the road reopens.
Just minutes ago, we've learned that some people in Georgia are waking up as millionaires this morning after the latest Powerball drawing. Is that millionaire you? One Georgian matched 5 of the numbers and won $1 million, and another matched 5 of the numbers and got the power play to snag $2 million. And in case you're wondering, the winning numbers were 16, 27, 59, 62, 63, and 23. That was a look at your top headlines.
All right, someone is a winner, Chesley. The forecast is a winner as well.
That's absolutely right. We're all winners when it comes to our weather. It has been like that all week long and continues today. Temperatures are in the 60s just about everywhere you look. We do have some 50s sprinkled in here. 61 right now in Conyers. Low 60s also in Covington as well, down toward McDonough, Locust Grove. 61 in Noonan, Peachtree City, the same. Chattahoochee Hills in South Fulton County, you're at 61. Here's your 50s. Temple. Right along I-20 there in northern Carroll County, 59 degrees over in Paulding with Dallas and Hiram checking in at 59, 60 in Powder Springs, 62 degrees Marietta, 64 degrees right now in Tucker, and 68 in downtown Atlanta. That is the warm spot. Your forecast for today calls for temperatures to get up to 81 degrees. Beautiful enough for you to get out there and ride your bike. It will appear mostly cloudy at times today, but we're not anticipating any rain coming out of the clouds at all. We got some rain close enough to us here over into northern parts of Alabama, but that's fading away. Not going to make it over here. High pressure is just too strong, too dominant. We will have the clouds, but not the rain. Winds out of the northeast this morning will change more easterly as we get into the afternoon. It could be a touch breezy at times. In fact, expecting that wind to go up a little bit as an area of low pressure passes to our east. Show you that in just a bit. Our weather will remain dry not only for today, but for Friday and through the weekend. We'll start to introduce a 20% chance or a very low threat for rain starting on Monday. Going into the work week next week. Forecast track model shows getting that mix of sun and clouds. Our easternmost counties may get in on some of those showers. That'll be it. That'll be down to the south and east of us. You're looking at that mix of sun and clouds for the rest of the afternoon, but overnight, clouds will begin to clear out. We're going to start you off with mostly sunny skies tomorrow morning and hold on to that through the afternoon. Watching that area of low pressure, again, well enough to the east that it's not going to spread rainfall our way. You'll see it in eastern parts of South Carolina, North Carolina. That's where it will stay. But as that layer of low pressure starts to slide up to the north, we'll get more into a northerly flow. And so it will be breezy around here on Friday into Saturday as well. Probably not calming down until Saturday late afternoon. We're going to hold on to the sunshine for the first day of fall. That will be on Saturday. And then by Sunday, a few more clouds will work back into the forecast area. That area of low pressure has the potential to become tropical. Really won't form until later on this afternoon and tonight. Will strengthen on Friday, but has a 40% chance now for it to become a tropical system as it continues to slide further off to the north. Nigel, hurricane, moving up to the north at about 25 miles per hour, but the next named storm could be Ophelia. You see that cluster of thunderstorms off the coast of Africa, 70% chance for that to develop. Again, Ophelia is the next name. That could be it. Could be it. Number 15 for the year. 81 for the high on Friday. We'll stay in the low 80s through the weekend. Next best chance of rain doesn't come until next week. Crash, over to you.
All right, Chesley. Yeah, we've had a relatively quiet rush hour until this developed, this car fire. This is some video we took earlier from the Sky Tracker. Still the scene there with only that one left lane open. Even though the smoke is pretty much cleared, they've got some work to do. Let's get over to the maps. I want to show you around this because the rest of the rush hour just kind of slowly developing, but it's all about this. Southeast DeKalb County, this car fire, 285 westbound past Flat Shoals. You're seeing some movement there. They're probably making a little bit of progress, but don't be fooled. These delays are stretching back on the other side of I-20, actually heading up towards Covington Highway. So if your normal protocol takes you westbound on the bottom side of the perimeter, take I-20 west to Moreland Avenue, take that south, you'll get right back on 285. Otherwise, you are sitting in some soupy traffic and you want nothing to do with that. Ariana?
All right, thank you, Crash. Your 11 minutes of nonstop news continues with people all over the world bringing awareness to suicide. Right here in Metro Atlanta, young people are sharing messages of hope. This morning, our Liza Lucas is showing how teens in Roswell are changing the conversation around mental health in hopes of saving lives.
Here at Centennial High, an effort underway. One group of teens speaking up to let others know they're not alone.
Often older generations kind of want to protect kids and teens from like what's outside in the world. So I feel like we just want to talk about it.
After her own struggles with mental health, Lucy Solito saw a need to create a safe space for students, joining Mary, Rhea, Avi, and Riley, forming the Active Minds Club, a chance to change the conversation around mental health and let kids know it's okay to say, I'm not okay.
It's about starting the conversation sooner. I think a lot of people wait until they're older to go to therapy maybe or reach out and ask for help. And if we make those tools more accessible at a high school, then people will feel more comfortable talking about it and they'll feel more comfortable getting help.
And studies show that support is needed. The CDC released a survey earlier this year, once again sounding the alarm about youth mental health, calling the issue a substantial public health problem, especially among teen girls.
So many kids struggle with these things, and I feel think that nobody else does because it's not talked about.
Which is why the teens hope to reverse that thinking.
Just spreading awareness and changing the conversation.
Through reminders.
Letting them know that if they ever need to talk to someone, they always can.
Creating change through community.
At a high school level, just starting the conversation now, you understand that there are resources out there. You're going to be so much better armed to go into the world and face whatever you may.
Now, students tell me they are already starting to see the change, and even if teens don't want to talk in person per se, they let them know that there are other ways to reach out, like texting. Fulton County Schools also has its own text line for students to reach a clinician anonymously, but there is a nationwide resource. We can't say it enough. Reminder, you can always call or text 988. Help is available for anyone who needs support.
Liza, thank you. Such important resources. All right, so we could see a deal finalized today to bring an end to the writers' strike. Writers and producers with the Writers Guild of America met with studios and streaming companies Wednesday. According to a statement, the groups met for bargaining and will meet again today. The strike has been ongoing since early May. The WGA is pushing for more money, among other issues. If a deal is not reached, this strike could go all the way until the end of the year. The writers and producers are on picket lines with thousands of actors who are also on strike. That strike is impacting workers beyond Hollywood to right here in Georgia.
Today marks 10 days left for Congress to approve a spending bill or the government will shut down on September 30th. House Republicans, who are the majority, they're trying to push through a plan to temporarily fund the government and increase border security, or also known as a stopgap. Now, the Republicans remain divided on the plan and is expected to be dead on arrival if it makes it to the Democratic-led Senate.
We are looking at temperatures right around 76 degrees by noon today under partly sunny skies. Will remain that way pretty much through the rest of the afternoon with 81 for the high. We'll hit that between 3 and 4 o'clock. By 6 o'clock tonight, temperatures down to 77 degrees. Our winds out of the east at about 9 miles per hour. Could be a bit breezy out there, but it's just going to feel like a very nice day. We're going to continue this nice weather as we head into the weekend. We got Friday and Saturday with 11s on the wazometer, at 10 by Sunday with a few more clouds growing in, and then our better chance for rain doesn't come to us until next week. Enjoy today and enjoy the weekend.
All right, it's not even Christmas, yet I bring you tidings of comfort and joy. Car fire now off to the right, 285 westbound past Flat Shoals Road. Still some pretty heavy traffic coming down from I-20, but we are seeing a recovery. I'll get you an update at 7:26.
All right, so imagine this. You're tired. You just got to your hotel. You've been on the road driving for hours. But when you get there to check in, no one's there. Well, that is exactly what happened when 3 friends from Atlanta got to a Tennessee hotel. So they took matters into their own hands. They got behind the desk. They started helping hotel guests with their problems and even served breakfast. Eventually, a manager from another hotel showed up and was finally able to get them checked into a room. A fall tradition kicks off hours from now in Marietta. Gates open at the North Georgia Fair at 4 o'clock at the Jim Miller Park. It runs through October 1st, and many of us are going for the food. For example, jalapeno popper, grilled cheese, a dill pickle calzone, caramel M&M's corn dog, and a strawberry cheesecake slushie. Oh, the pirate ship was my favorite, y'all.
I'm just there for the funnel cake.
Yeah.
And the food.
Yeah, it's always going to be about the food for me.
The slushie sounds okay.
That one was the best one. The other stuff was a little left for me. What you doing?
Deep fried guacamole.
What? Is that possible?
Oh, yeah. You could deep fry anything. Stick of butter. You could deep fry ice cream. You could deep fry beer. I kid you not.
Okay, I got nothing.
So much for a diet.
We got 20 seconds left, and I just got nothing to come after that.
Yeah.
Deep fried beer crash.
I mean, don't you think the big guy on the show is going to know what you can deep fry?
Now, that's true. That's true. Okay, now that I can take your word for right there. Stick around, everybody. The Today Show is coming up next. Thanks for being with us.